Consumers are rarely more vulnerable than when they hire someone to move everything they own.
Yeah, and for years, I-Team investigator Jackie Calloway has been exposing the issue of Florida rogue movers. And now tonight, she's asking regulators about one right here in Tampa Bay.
He's trying to charge me double.
I couldn't believe this was happening.
Tampa homeowner Chris Westcott called 911 last August after an argument with his mover.
They brought half of it in, and they're taking off with the rest.
Chris hired 24/7 moving service to haul his belongings from St. Pete to South Tampa.
They're supposedly in the business of local and long distance moving, which they each have a set of rules and regulations, and if you notice, there's no license number. Took them in every room, showed them in every drawer, everything.
After giving company owner Wesley Jackson a walkthrough, Chris says the mover handed him this invoice for $1,323.
I told him what I needed, and that's the price he gave me.
But in this complaint filed with state regulators, Chris says Jackson upped the price to $1,850 after arriving at his Tampa home.
I said, what happens if I don't pay you $1,850 to simply remove my stuff from your truck? And that's when he screams up the stairs, he's not paying us, guys.
He's taking off now with all my stuff.
Tampa police responded, but according to this report, they considered the botched move a civil matter.
This is what we were left with.
And according to documents filed in small claims court, Chris hired an attorney to mediate the return of his belongings.
I had the clothes on my back, and everything else was in his trucks.
Bank records and invoices attached to the small claims case show 6 days after the move, Chris paid 24/7 moving service $3,216, more than twice the original quote. In exchange, Chris says Jackson gave him access to a unit in this storage facility.
There were 2 TVs that were non-functioning when they got here.
That's where Chris says he found his belongings, some of which he claims were damaged.
This is a lamp that was broken.
Florida statutes require registered movers to have insurance or a bond to pay for damages. But in this email, the Florida Department of Ag and Consumer Services told me the entity is not registered and it's unlawful to act as a mover without being registered. And the agency confirmed it's investigating the business. State regulators are telling me that you're not registered in the state of Florida. I caught up with 24/7 moving service owner Wesley Jackson by phone. I wanted to ask you about his case. He wouldn't answer any of my questions about his registration or Chris's case.
The harm he caused to me was unbelievable.
So this customer took 24/7 moving service to small claims court. In May, he won a judgment of over $4,500. In June, the business filed an appeal with the 2nd District Court of Appeal. Jackson claims Westcott made modifications to the move, resulting in a price change, and that there's no proof the mover caused the damage. What is your word of advice to anyone else?
Always make sure they have a license.
Chris Westcott filed his complaint with the state last August. Regulators say they're still investigating, but the mover's website remains active. Now, after Jackson filed his appeal, the court ordered that he hired an attorney to represent him. He failed to do that, so the judge dismissed that appeal in July. I'm I-Team investigator Jackie Calloway taking action for you.